It's finely granulated little bits of tea. Whenever they get hydrated, they unfold into the full tea leaf.
He found it at Nam Hai, and I was like, you really seem to like it. I wonder if we can get it, because we weren't ever going back to Nam Hai that much. Because when we go to Nam Hai,
it's on the other side of town, and
we spend a
lot of money. Yeah.
Because we're like, oh my god, this is amazing. We must try one of everything. No, usually that's me. I must try one of everything.
It's a nice international market, but we always blow a paycheck whenever we're there.
No, just half a paycheck.
Oh, is it half a paycheck? Wait for it. I think we got something. We got something here.
This is what we got.
What are these? Yeah. Yep. Okay. Let me put these to the side for the moment.
What's that one?
Just pull that box out and we'll get rid of this box. More mulch come springtime. Yay! More mulch.
Something broke.
What?
Cartons.
All
This
right.
may be more cups.
All right. Hold on to that. Okay. What we have here, I'm going to unpackage this real quick. It's from Terra Garden.
Oh, this is the seedlings. There's bigger.
Yeah. Terra
Doesn't
Garden.
know yet.
What?
Nothing.
Huh? What? What
I
did you
think
say?
there's bigger ones around here somewhere.
Okay. These are. What are these?
They're supposed to be seedlings.
Okay. So this is These are row covers that go over your seedlings for whenever you just have seedlings start. I don't think you can see this. Okay, so Mary's phone can see it, well, except the writing's backwards.
The glare.
Yeah, the glare's not good.
No.
Hang on a sec.
Open up a little bit.
All right, let me. You can just open up the package, I guess.
What's this?
All right, so
Oh,
it comes with
oh, they're so dinky.
little hoops,
I'm glad I
and
got
it's like a
several.
little miniature caterpillar tunnel. Oh, isn't that cute?
I'm glad I got more than one.
Okay, they're taped together here at the bottom. I have to undo these.
Here, look. I get more than one because they look kind of small according to the footage.
Oh, yeah, they are kind of small.
And I remember you had the stuff in the front yard.
Yeah.
And you had 2 things of that, and then you had the garlic, which I don't think
the garlic doesn't care if we get frost.
Okay, so one for the potatoes and the other one for the little broccolis.
No, I've got in one patch. I've got these won't work on it. It's only if you have seedlings in a row. So if you got seedlings in a row, these would work to protect them. If you wind up having, if
you get picky. Who does?
No, because I was thinking about just going and getting the components and assembling them myself. All right, so here you have it. So if you got your seedlings all out in a little row and they got started and you're anticipating frost, hey, looky.
Was that one year we didn't? The tomatoes?
Yeah, I remember last year.
This year they made it.
Last year in the spring, I
There was a cat and a sink involved.
had my transplants out and they didn't make it. Well, that might
The noodlehead
be of some benefit. That was a good video. I liked it. So there was what, two of these in each pack, and you got 2 packs of these.
I think I should have got 2 more.
Well, I mean,
They're so short.
that's nice.
We used to have other covers. If you remember buying giant stacks of CDs because you weren't bootlegging.
2 clear window well covers back to back. That's a good idea. Well, anything you can do to protect your plants. I mean, ideally, I'd like to use.
I painter's plastic in here. I'm not supposed to see what I got in here. It's
Ideally,
supposed to be a surprise, sorry. But here's more stuff. Because I didn't know what to get. Oh, ideally what?
Ideally, I would like to use cloches.
What's
but
that?
They're expensive. Cloches are bell jars. They're glass jars that are made to go over your plant and provide it with protection. And that's your pre-invention of plastic solution. They're also reusable infinitely unless you break them.
True. I would be careful though.
There are things about using plastic row covers that I don't like. There's part of the concept is it's plastic.
Plastic's bad for the environment.
Yeah, plastic is ultimately bad for the environment. It takes a long time to break down.
Okay, so I don't know what
To
this
break down
is.
properly.
Is this something you ordered?
And generally, I'd like to have a more permanent solution for season extension.
We need to go get more lumber.
What's this?
Directions.
Oh, so this thing is a
You have to get lumber,
firewood rack.
but you need lumber.
All right, but it takes lumber to assemble. So
Yeah, so it's just like you stick them together and something. There's screws involved.
okay,
Well, it's either that or you get these tiny little metal brackets that were like super thin.
screws involved. There we go.
or the more heavier duty.
Does this go outside or does this go next to the fireplace?
This goes inside.
This goes inside next to the
You can
fireplace.
stack whatever you want outside.
All right,
I didn't want you to have to go outside and then
keep the instructions with it and put it next to the fireplace if you could, please. Thank you.
wood stove.
Or wood stove.
I
Sorry.
wish we had a
We
fireplace.
don't have a fireplace. Oh my gosh.
If we had a fireplace, I would open every window and door and turn on the AC.
Until it got cold enough that we go, oh yeah, now we just have to light up the fireplace. Of course, the entire house would smell like burnt wood after that point, but
And
it's better than smelling like the cat went on the carpet. So.
Ew, I hate that cat.
Yeah.
I call her muffins for a reason. No, I should call her earmuffs. Or maybe I should call her mittens.
It's my daughter's cat. Oh, when she went to go live with her grandpa up in Pennsylvania, she didn't take her cat with her. She just got a new one when she got there. I'm not going to complain too much because you only get grandpas for so long. Enjoy them while you have them.
In spite of them, King Henri.
Oh, her grandpa is.
Cantankerous Henri.
He's an ex-Marine for starters. Well, as you guys know, there is no such thing as an ex-Marine.
Uh-huh.
Hang on. Don't say anything about what this is. If you know what it is, don't say anything. I'll pull it out and look at it later. I'll show it off later. Okay, here we go.
Oh, okay, we're done.
Plastic drop cloth, which can be used for row cover or for tacking up over windows on the outside.
I buy everything.
Extra insulation and season extension,
Does
all
it come
in one
rolls?
convenient package.
But the
you know,
rolls are...
you can get this in rolls too.
But where's your roll? And they're so bulky.
This is 0.3 mil. This will last next to no time at all.
Oh, fine. You still got some painting to do.
My plastic sheeting I've got out there is 5 months. Still not appropriate for putting up a poly cover. Simple Jones. Yes, Mary is the wife. Mary. Simple Jones wants to know if we're married.
Yeah, I'm Mary is Tulsa Fox. Tulsa Fox is Mary.
Okay. Yeah, show him the ring.
Oh.
She's got a ring.
First grade in truck stops. I'm sorry, you were saying? Oh, I gotta go.
I got in the habit of not wearing any jewelry whenever I was working on energized equipment in the Navy.
I thought these would be smaller.
Ooh, Vicky says, I found hardy camellia sinensis online. Is ready to be able to endure some cold. I think in zone 6, nice to be able to grow realty. I tried it one year. I didn't have success, but that doesn't mean that there was anything wrong with the plants. It was probably more wrong with the place I had them planted. Remember clay patch out there in the front yard?
He made
That's
a video.
where I put them in, and they didn't make it through the year. So I'm up to try them again one of these days. Realty is nice.
Yeah, he made a video on trying to mend the soil, and apparently there was a lot of forking involved.
Lots and lots of forking.
I had him do a little SOS food. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Last time I had this in a box and the mice got
They have cinnamon flavoring in this one.
It's supposed to be cinnamon and coconut.
All right, so these are
Wait.
These are our SOS lifeboat rations.
I think I'll let you have that one.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to take the one with the cinnamon flavor?
But the rodents get into, so I gotta be careful. I'll feed that one to the dog.
So each packet contains 9 biscuits. Each biscuit has 410 calories. So if you're looking for something that you can pack into your
sweet, but plain.
For something to pack into your car along with your emergency blanket in your car, so you have something to eat in case you do get stranded out there in a snowbank somewhere.
Make sure you have lots of water.
Have lots of water too, or if you're going to be using snow water, make sure you melt it before you drink it. Don't just eat snow; you'll give yourself a case of hypothermia. But 410 calories each, with nine little lifeboat biscuits in each one of these packets. It's that wide, that tall, that narrow. How much is that?
Oh, how much was it?
410 calories times 9 packages.
My calculator's playing phone right now. Where's yours? It's like a mini MRE. I think it'll be fine.
That's more than a day's worth, and especially if you're just staying in one place with your emergency beacon activated, trying to stay warm.
How many calories for one?
410 in one, each one.
Each one bar provides
Each one bar is 410 calories, yeah.
It's a nibbler.
It's pretty hefty, too. All right, so Emergency food to stash in your car.
I'll let you have that one. Stay in your pickup.
Yeah.
Did we get on the water in there?
Replace these every 5 years or so.
5 years.
That's what they say anyway.
I'm gonna set that over there.
That's what they say. They're probably still good after that.
But like a bottle of water has to have a day.
I imagine they're still edible after that. I don't know that they were ever good.
I think the cat's jumping on the bed. Look, I see tail flying by. You look through the door?
Mm-hmm.
I think she's pouncing on the dog.
Oh, okay.
That cat is evil. Next.
Vicky says, when we get plants, they absolutely depend upon us for their welfare. Oh.
Plants or animals?
Plants. Depending upon the plant. Arr, arr. All right.
We have.
Well, I do like getting plants that grow like weeds.
Tomatoes. Basil. Boris didn't come back. Who did it?
We had a couple volunteers, yeah.
Oh.
I planted more, but we had some volunteers.
Oh.
I don't think we're gonna get any. I don't think we're gonna get any volunteers this year, though.
So is this?
It was just a really poor showing.
Oh, sporks.
Really?
What?
You got sporks? Yeah, that's for you.
Okay. These are awesome in the camping world. You scared the cat? Dude.
Probably.
It's like a fork on one end, a spoon on the other, and they make them long enough to get inside those macaroni and cheese envelopes or whatever that those people eat. Well, I have like
James Catanese says, hi, Green Country Agroforestry. Hi, James. Hi, how you doing? Vicky is saying,
Jason.
Homemade granola would be less expensive and more nutritious. Yeah.
Whenever he gets around to making it.
Yeah, there's that too. There's that. Yeah. What's in this baggie?
This is another pack of a different style.
Hold it up to the camera. It's like it's in your lap.
Okay.
What is that?
It's supposed to be a bag inside of a bag, but I guess it's a fold into a bag.
Okay.
Maybe it's the one that did.
Kind of bag, like a bag that you carry stuff in.
Yeah, it's a backpack.
Okay.
Because I was really disappointed.
Or backpacks. Howdy Garden says hello to Mary and Jason. Hi, Howdy Garden.
We didn't quite have backpacks when we went on that little hiking trip.
Yeah.
I thought I could put way more into my day packs than I thought I could. So I thought, you know what? I got 2 different kinds because I watched so many videos and I don't know what I will and won't like.
My footage from recovering the
so this is
the seeds from Turkey Mountain a couple of weeks ago is still in the camera, and I need to get it out.
You didn't.
I don't have it out yet. Yeah, it's still on the card.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm the only person that has footage for that. Oh. I'm
yeah.
so sorry. We keep talking
about
it.
I've got footage. It's just I have to get it out to the point where you can see it.
But we keep talking about it like you've seen it. I'm sorry.
Did you not show them footage of
I have mine up.
Okay.
But it's like usually Jason's talking and I wander off like blah blah blah.
I think you've got the clip where I'm talking about alligators in Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, because the dog. Yeah. He wandered off. We're like,
dog's wandering off. Hey, you know we have alligators out here because we were right next to that pond. We don't actually have alligators in northeastern Oklahoma. There's only 4 counties in Oklahoma where there's alligators.
Oh, more of those Chinese soup bowls.
Yeah. Okay. You got more bowls than Liz.
The
more bowls than Liz.
Best Tupperware ever. They're.
And I use these to put seeds in and all kinds of stuff.
I need to get him a second refrigerator.
We really do, actually.
I got him a second freezer. There's a chest freezer, and he's like, it's really hard to find stuff in here. So I bought an upright freezer. And somebody had said it was good and bad that there were drawers.
Right.
And I thought to myself, how many times do you open up your freezer and the bag of broccoli or the bag of peas roll out because they don't stack?
Yeah. And inevitably in our refrigerator, I've got at least one of the drawers that I always have something stratifying in.
I think there's red buds in one.
Yeah.
Some rotten fruit in another one.
Pears. This one is pears.
And there's pears outside on the just sitting around with a bunch of drunk butterflies. Like you scare them, like whoa, and they kind of land somewhere. And they're like you scared them.
She decided to let her thumbs do the walking and ordered a whole bunch of stuff from Amazon this past week. I've just let it pile up until we was going to let it go until Wednesday, and then
He thought, he'll hold me hostage and make me open this stuff. There's some subscribing stuff.
Yeah, I figured, Mary, since you ordered all this stuff, you can help to open it and explain what in the world it is that you got that we're all looking at.
Matches. They have little strings in them, and then there's like a striker rod.
You got to pull one of those out and demo it.
I don't know. I've only seen it on a video.
All right.
So I'm buying it. Okay. Oh no, I'm that guy.
You're that guy.
I buy camping gear and I don't even go camping.
You're gonna do the camping gear video right now.
I buy camping gear. I don't even go camping. I'm afraid I might have to one day, you know, so I'm gonna, you know, not be moving
Okay, cool.
it. I can't get it open. You even better look at yours?
Don't say anything about what's in this box.
No,
it's gonna wait. It's gonna wait.
Wait till what?
It's gonna wait until you do the thing with your thing.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got your little match thing.
Pull it out.
Okay, you pulled it out. All right.
Drop the directions.
Drop the directions on the floor. Promptly forget them, and lose them and forget them where they are.
Okay, there's a thingy here.
How big are hazelnut root systems, and do they grow fast? So
I don't know how yours have been doing. Okay, this unscrews.
It depends. I've got spots where they're growing really well, and I've got spots where they're just kind of limping along.
There's a little piece of metal in there, and then the string.
Fully grown, the root system's going to be,
I think the ferro rod is in there.
probably around 300 square feet.
Huh?
The root system of the hazelnut
Well,
tree.
they'd be as big as a tree, right?
A little bit bigger, yeah.
Is that the ferro rod? I think so. Oh, yep, that's ferro rod. Ferro rod's in this little protective sleeve, and then you would add lighter fluid.
Okay, so
and then
flint striker, wick,
and that keeps it from spilling or
steel rod.
Okay. I'm not actually going to do that. Light it now.
Did you feel it?
No, maybe to catch the house on fire.
I'm not going to catch the house on fire.
You know me.
I want to see it work.
I don't know.
Does it work?
The one in the video did. I don't even know how to open this.
It says,
Okay, how to open
fill with
this?
lighter fluid, strike, enjoy the flame. What?
How do you open the lighter fluid?
Very carefully.
Duh. Oh, he's a sarcasm. Now I don't know how much you add. Does it say how much you add?
Let's see. Fill with lighter fluid, unscrew, directly fill. Do not fill the container more than half full.
Okay. How are you supposed to know that? You can't see in here.
So, do not fill more than half full.
So,
oh, hello. Oh my goodness.
Never mind.
I'm going to set myself on fire now.
I'm glad you don't
Here,
smoke
put
anymore.
that in there.
I am so glad you don't smoke anymore, because
Oh, my
you
goodness.
would. What's the smell? I don't know. Who farted?
Mm.
Why is it burning?
Oh wow, it's almost completely evaporated.
Not over here.
Yeah.
Bleh.
So, answer
Thanks,
simple
Jason.
Joe's questions. Probably around 300 square feet altogether. The spread of an American hazelnut tree is about 144 square feet, or about 12
Let
foot
that dry and then see if
from
that
side to
leaks.
side. But circular, so just a little bit wider than the
Okay,
the
crazy
spread
person.
of the
Give
tree.
me
All
the
right,
flammables.
all right. We'll let that sit for a moment and let the wick soak. And while
And
the
let
wick
the
is
rest
soaking,
of it dry.
let's see what else
There's
Mary
a big
got.
one!
There we go. This is 10 by 30 foot blanket plant covers,
I think you have to buy the hoops.
and we'd have to get hoops. You
Oh,
can either
they're so-
get hoops, or you can always use a little bit of
That thing right there.
that thing right there, rebar and PEX tubing, and just bend your PEX tubing over.
You know what PEX
All right.
tubing is?
You find it at the hardware store. Anyway, so there we go. We've got.
All I ever need is pliers, screws, and bolt
I was
pliers.
going to wait until Wednesday to open up these, but we might get our frost before then, so I figured we probably better open these up and get these out.
Was it frost?
Maybe.
It was a cool.
It was in the 40s last night. That's close to frosting.
That's not really frost.
Close to the ground, if it's 40s, and if it's in the 40s, close to the ground, you can have frost. We didn't, but we could get close. Did I get a cabin tent? No. No.
That was a cabin tent.
Uh,
Square tent?
Because I've read that hazelnut roots can go down 20 feet or more, and are useful for erosion control.
But my yard sucks.
Just about any good tree is good for erosion control. Right?
The pecans are doing great.
Hang on a second. Let me throw this box way over there. Oh,
Should I start-
that was horrible.
Should I start breaking them down? You stop.
Way over there. There we go. Okay.
That's why the dog's afraid of him.
All right.
Almost done.
Yeah, hold on to these.
What?
Here, actually, hold them up there in front of the camera and just smile. There you go. So, anyway, tree roots and erosion control. I was actually thinking in the lines of, no, John, didn't move the time. It's just my regular camera is broken, and I have to use the laptop camera to do any sort of production at all. So figured we'd just do it a live stream and tell you what was going on and open up a bunch of packages that Mary ordered from Amazon while
because
we were
I'm
at
here and being held hostage.
And at the moment,
forced labor.
At the moment, the discussion turned to, well, yeah, oaks. Yeah, there are some other ones that are like that too. That just go on surface level and then
because they like water.
Good wind, they fall over. All right. What I was going to say is, if you've got really sandy soil and you're having a hard time holding organic matter in your sandy soil, you can plant trees. Now, I'm going to use Robinia pseudacacia as an example. You might hate me if you plant Robinia pseudacacia and you're not prepared for the consequences. It's one of those trees that sends out a lot of roots underground, short distance underground, just a couple inches under the surface, and form a nice mat that will hold organic matter. So if you've got a problem keeping organic matter in sandy soil, you can plant trees along either side of where you want to do your planting. Let those roots go in, and that will help hold your organic matter in until you develop soil.
What's the normal name for that plant?
Black locust.
Oh, I thought that's what you were going to say. Okay.
Black locust is really good at that. It's also really good at cutting you to the quick whenever you walk by.
So put this on your fence line and just keep it mowed.
It's great on a fence line.
Along with your wild raspberries and poison ivy.
Now, if you're using black locust for a fence line, you can actually use the black locust as a living fence post, and then just pollard it and keep pollarding it, and you use all that foliage for mulch because it's a nitrogen fixer.
Hi, there you go.
So you're going to have a lot of nitrogen in those leaves whenever you go to compost them. All right, so I'm presuming that we unscrew here.
We're all gonna die. Oh, sniff it.
And
oh, okay, it works.
It works. Nice reusable match.
Because I like gadgets. That's also why I'm recording this on my channel, because there's gadgets. And
that's nice. How many were in that package? 5 of them? And it comes on a little key fob, so you can have
1,
this.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
You can have this
attached. There's extra string in there too.
Yeah, you can have this attached to your key ring, and you've got yourself a little reusable match. I mean, this is filled with lighter fluid, but
will this leak in your pocket?
Really?
Because I'm going to put this in a sandwich bag with all your other.
We'll try it out. We'll find out if it leaks in the pocket or not.
Okay, so what I should do is lay it down on some. I'll lay it down, and if that gets wet.
Yep, you could also get yourself some methanol, or any other alcohol.
Well, that was the recommended, a butane lighter,
So if you got your pear trees, plum trees, peach trees, or any other sort of fruit bearing tree that makes a lot of sugar, you can save those fruits and make a wine out of them. Take the wine and put it into a jug on your back porch. Let it freeze. Pour off the liquid, or pour the liquid portion into another bottle. Discard the frozen portion. Let it freeze again. Pour off the liquid portion into another bottle. Put it on the back porch until it doesn't freeze anymore. And at that point, check and see if it will ignite. And if it will, you could use that for your reusable match.
If you can't drink it, use it for lighter fluid.
I've done it before. All right. Hey, we're getting close to the end of the stack of boxes here. We're getting really
sweaty because we turned off the AC because
all right,
it makes a lot of noise.
This is something big and flat. I don't know what it is. Hi, Joe. Yeah, Zippo's great. Huh?
This has fresh bread. There's Joe Serrano.
There's Joe Serrano. Says fresh bread showed up. Yep. He's trimming herbs.
And I said, is that what they call it nowadays?
Trimming herbs. Oh, yes. That's what they're calling it these days. Mm-hmm.
No, I thought that's
trimming herbs. You're
thinking trimming bushes. He's trimming herbs.
You're just being weird.
Was this addressed to you?
Well, hey, they shipped us bugs. This box is full of bugs. Hang on. Mary, this box is full of bugs.
They crawl in. This dryer vent thing. It's not a dryer vent.
What is that?
It's a dryer vent cleaner.
What? Why do we have a dryer vent cleaner?
Okay.
I did not order this, by the way. I didn't order any of these items, by the way.
In the picture. Oh.
I thought about ordering these.
I thought it would be. It was sold as a chimney sweeper.
Oh.
It's plastic.
Is that what it is?
It was. I bought it as a chimney sweeper.
Well, that would cover a 4-inch pipe. We need something that would cover a 6-inch. Okay.
I will get the next one.
Well, whenever we install the pellet stove in the greenhouse, you could use that brush to brush the flue for the pellet stove in the greenhouse, because that'll use a 4-inch flue.
We'll probably lose it before then.
I'm already considering what kind of stove I want for my greenhouse. So.
Oh.
Yep, reusable match. It's been the herb, but since biblical times. the herb. Yeah. So I know. I was looking at these, going, I should get some of these because winter's coming.
Money. He feels bad if he spends any money.
Yeah, I do.
But if I buy it for him, he has a list a mile long. I just have to remember everything.
I also feel bad about getting plastic row covers because they're going to be usable a couple of times and then they're landfill bound and.
Actually, plastics are biodegradable. It's just, I don't know, they're going to be left out in the elements to break down. Instead we bury them.
Yeah, it takes ultraviolet light and then they break down.
That's probably why it'd break down faster in the ocean than it would.
Except for PVC. Polyvinyl chloride doesn't break down very well.
Yeah, at all.
I don't think polystyrene breaks down very well either. Polystyrene styrofoam.
Oh, yeah, no.
We might...
Unless you make napalm out of it.
We might do a little bit of recycling of polystyrene here in a few years when we start working on the house build, the new house after we get. Hey, it must be 6:30.
He's gonna whack me.
No.
Usually that's when he does his live stream.
No, it's usually whenever I get ready to do the live stream. The alarm says, "Hey, Jason, by the way, you need to make sure that you've got your teeth brushed and
coffee ready.
Your coffee ready and cameras set up and everything functioning, because that's usually about the time I get started on. See this? Anyway,
you guys came in late.
Oh yeah, this is what Jason did to his camera.
This is why he hasn't.
It was on the tripod and it blew over. Hang on a second. Let's remove the wire here because the wire is the only thing holding it on.
Oh.
So.
That's awful. No.
It busted. And,
don't pull on it.
Whenever it fell over, it also did something that made it impossible for me to recover the data from the memory card. So until I get another camera that I can...
I thought you ordered a cord.
I ordered a cord first.
You didn't order a camera?
I'm going to order the camera if the cord that I'm getting tomorrow doesn't work.
I was still getting a new camera.
I'm still getting a new camera. Anyway, so whenever when we get to building our greenhouse, which will have living quarters in it, so it's actually a house with just a really, really large sunroom. Yeah.
He thinks.
Building a house with a 2-story sunroom. But the north wall, east wall, and west wall we want to do in aircrete. And we're thinking about, or I was thinking about using a polystyrene composite aircrete, so it'll be extremely lightweight, lots of insulation, and another way to recycle a material that otherwise would just wind up filling a landfill.
And you can make this in any shape, I would imagine, so it would look like a wood barn in the back. You can have sliding barn doors.
Katie says, I went to a mattress store. They had a lot of covers for bed things that they removed. They are a pressed fabric I use for plant covers, cost free. That is cool. Oh, yeah, mattresses. Thank you for sharing, Katie, by the way. That's a great idea.
Trucker mattresses. They always give us new mattresses because of bed bug scare. I was like, oh, yay. I'm only going to have it for a month. And I mean for it to have it tomorrow.
And I'm considering getting the the Oklahoma medical card for the herb, simply because I've had enough people ask me questions about growing it that I can give you general answers, but I have never tried growing the stuff myself. So
I wonder why they're asking so many questions.
So I may get myself qualified to be able to grow
like
some.
How much is this gonna cost me?
Nah, not much.
What are your hobbies?
Not much.
Oh,
It's just like growing anything else. Oh, hallelujah! This is one of the things that I was wanting last week. Okay, this will feature in many videos in the future. Ta-da!
Did you ever get it?
Yes.
It's a styrofoam. Lovely styrofoam wrap. This is so handy. We'll roll this around the dog and just make her all nice and comfy. And
there you go. Keep digging.
I have a miniature shovel.
All right.
It's a miniature shovel. I thought it was so cute.
So I did one video this past year with wood ashes, and I've got another one planned for the future.
You can put a handle on it.
Because we did, we're growing our own corn, of course, and some really nice native corn. And to properly prepare it, you have to nixtamalize. So we used calcium, the calcium hydroxide, Mexicali lime. But the other way of doing it is with hardwood ash. And so for our wood stove, we've got our ash bucket here.
Got a handle on the side.
It's got
and a handle on the back.
It's got handles on the back, the side, everything, so we're good to go. And we've got the scooper to go with it.
And it can have a handle. There is a room there in this thing for at least a foot long handle.
Yeah, we use it. Yeah. Yep, and that can go right there.
Turn it around. There you go. Turn it over. Here you go.
Like that? No, it doesn't fit that way.
It's bent.
I don't know.
Oh, it's bent in. You gotta.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's not quite flat.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get that sorted out presently.
They didn't have the one I wanted anymore.
Look at that.
Isn't that nice? So I got this one.
All right, so we've got a.
I was thinking bronze or something.
Ash can to put our hot ashes in.
But
of course, we've leaved tile out on the floor next to the wood stove, so we don't have to worry about burning the hardwood floor.
Gee, let me do this favor.
With an ash bucket.
Floor.
Sastra Shred saying soil is key. Happy Bird Seeds is the bomb. Great people, kind and helpful. I love autoflowers. Mm-hmm.
What are autoflowers? Website?
Vicky says, I've heard that you can have both herb or, but not both. Federal. But federally, you're not allowed to have herb anyway.
Oh, yeah, still, yeah.
So I don't know.
Usually the best way for laws to change is basically every state agrees. Like California says we're a sanctuary state this way, and Texas and Wyoming say they're sanctuaries.
Whenever everybody figures out that they can make money off of it, then the laws change.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly. But as states slowly decide what they will and want to enforce, because there's not enough federal whatnots to enforce all those rules and regulations they insist on having.
No, but since I'm an anarchist, if I was growing the stuff, they'd definitely come after me.
Let me give you an example. At my work, we literally have to hire